Good morning, this is the latest market news. I'm Uliana. Hong Kong and Australian stocks came off their early highs following China's monthly trade data Wednesday, which pointed to an economy that is weaker than thought. Exports in the region's largest economy fell 3.1% on year, lower than expectations of a 3.3% gain, while imports fell 0.7% on year, below forecasts for a 5.5% increase. Chinese stocks were moderately higher after the data. Hong Kong gave up its early gains with the Hang Seng Index recently up 0.4%. Australia's ASX 200, which was up 1.3% at a fresh 6-week high of 4,950.80 before the data, pared some of its gains and was recently up 0.5% at 4,905.10. Japan's Nikkei was flat on Wednesday as the US dollar weakened slightly against the yen, with the dollar at 100.89 yens compared to 101.15. Stocks took pause after Tuesday's sharp 2.6% rise. The effect of the trade data was also apparent in Australia, which has strong trade relation in China. The Australian dollar slipped to $0.9148 US from $0.9175 before the trade data came out. On Tuesday, China released inflation data that broadly met expectations, providing some relief following a string of poor data, most notably HSBC's measure of manufacturing, which has pointed to a contraction in factory activity for 2 consecutive months. The headline number, however, will be second quarter growth figures due out next week. Today's consumer inflation report for Germany will likely confirm the disinflation risk eased again last month, as shown in the provisional estimate for June. Later, France releases its monthly industrial production report for May. In the US, the release of the Federal Open Market Committee minutes, followed by a speech from US Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke, will attract the traders. France industrial production 6:45 GMT. The surprisingly strong gain in industrial production in April, the biggest monthly increase in nearly 2 years, looks impressive, but it's probably noise. France's economy generally is still weak, if not contracting, and so today's update on industrial output for May will probably pale in comparison to the previous release. It was the latest market news provided by ICO FX. Goodbye.